From Cichy Stadium in Fargo, North Dakota. Good evening, everyone. I'm Adam Dietz alongside Vanessa Berg. As we get set for North Dakota High School soccer action as the Shanley Deacons prepare to take on the Fargo South Bruins. Soccer on Shanley TV is presented by the Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level. We have an exciting game for you tonight. Stay tuned, and we will return shortly, right after this message from our Deacon partners.
This broadcast is presented by American Family Insurance, Ken Craft Agency, Bell Bank, Beyond Boundaries Therapy Services, Border States Electric, the Fargo Jet Center, First International Bank and Trust, Forum Communications, Luther Family Buick GMC, Moore Engineering, Network Center, Off the Wall Advertising, Robert Gibb and Sons, St. Sophie's Psychiatric Center, SANFORD Health, and SCHEELS.
Welcome back to Shanley TV, where we're kicking off for Shanley and the Bruins. I'm really looking forward to seeing the senior players today, seeing Kyle Stitch and Ben LaVisca work together as a team and have good leadership throughout the team.
Yeah, leadership is key for soccer and for any sport. These teams, I think they both have a good amount of seniors, and all those seniors have pretty good talent that will maybe show in this game, but they'll have to play hard and communicate, just have faith in their teammates.
Yeah.
Your starting 11 for your Fargo South Bruins. At defense, number 2, Pradeep Rahim. At defense, number 3, Gabe Zimmerman.
Looks like South just kind of threw that one away, and Shanley's coming out strong.
At defense, number 6, Taylor Labongo. At midfielder, number 9.
It's really nice to see Cole Jager in goal after 2 brutal hits last game at Shanley.
Forward, number 12, Charlie Larson. At forward, number 13, Riley Martin. Forward, number 17, Ethan Delone. At defense, number 23, Jager Ralstad. And between
Looks like South is trying to get something to work, but it looks like Shanley Deacons have taken that away.
Your Bruins are hit coached by Amr Montres.
Looks like an offsides by Shanley. It will be Bruins ball.
And now you're starting 11 for your Shanley Deacons.
Kessler for the Deacons tried to hit Isaiah down the field with a little cross, but looks like he couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, both teams kind of seem a little antsy right now, trying to kick it down and hopefully get a goal, but you know, both teams just need to settle down and pass together. Looks like South has a opportunity right here. Gabe Noah kicked that one away. Great kick by Landon Oden to Isaiah Thomas. Barely made it.
He was getting a little antsy there, but that goalie did a good job breaking down. And it's tough making those shots when you're going at that such a high of a speed.
Yeah, goalie did a great job of getting in front and going after the ball.
After watching the South Bruins get the ball into the Deacons' defensive zone, I realized that the Deacons need to. They're kind of pushing it. They're stabbing at the ball. They gotta stay back and just. They gotta watch those passes. They can't be like pushing up that hard, or else they're gonna get easy passes, backdoor cuts for easy goals.
Yeah, Throughout the season, we've seen that Shanley Deacons has been having trouble getting back. And I hope to see that they have learned from those games, and hopefully they can do better.
Kessler trying to get something started, but kicked out by the Bruins.
Yeah, it's kind of been a slow start. A lot of throw-ins.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say personal thanks to Janelle Peterson for arranging tonight's weather.
Shanley Deacons there trying to get the ball across the midline, but everybody's just kind of going towards the ball. They got to space out and keep their eyes up to see those guys downfield.
Yeah, switching the ball is very important in a game of soccer because the other team will be on the other side of the field, and you can easily get a through ball to the forwards and hopefully get another one-on-one with the goalie. I'm really looking forward to seeing the midfield, pass around this game and hopefully create some movement.
Ooh, another close shot by Isaiah. I think he just needs to slow it down. He's getting those good opportunities, but he's just rushing those shots.
Yeah. He's definitely lifting the spirit in Shanley Deacons so far, gained those 2 close tries.
Labungo sends it up.
Yeah, it looks like that will be a throw-in right at the corner. Good defense by Ben LaVisca right there. Yeah, South needs to start getting something going here. They've kind of been a little slow. Their spirits need to get up. Good takeaway by London Gray.
Number 10, Ram Thang, out to a really good start. He's pushing and pressuring the Deacon players, especially in the defensive zone. And he is a junior. Pretty impressive. Right now I can tell he's a hard worker. And I think if he keeps his intensity up, he can get a couple goals.
Yeah, it's kind of been a standing game right now. But it looks like Bruins have an opportunity right here. And Cole Jager got that one. Bruins now starting to make connections, but Ben LaVisca took that one away. Good defense by him. Good switch by the Bruins. That's what you need right here to open up a little more space and hopefully get one through.
Bruins are slowing it down now. They're getting a little better spacing than before at the start of the game, but they still have some things to improve on. They just got to slow it down just like the Deacons and focus on good passes and better shots. Jagger sends one to midfield. Labungo challenges Odin on a good header. Number 6, Labungo, he is a senior for the Fargo South Bruins, and he is a incredible player. He has a good work ethic and just a good knowledge about the soccer game. He's been playing, he's been playing a while, and I think he's been on varsity for a while too, which really helps, and you can tell with his speed and everything, he's just a leader on this team.
No, you can definitely tell that South has now gotten their groove a little bit and has been trying to keep the ball on the Shanley's side. That was a good try for the Bruins.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of Labungo crossing it over to Thang up into the Deacon zone because they both have incredible speed and really good chemistry because they've been connecting on all these passes.
Yeah, and that means that the Shanley Deacons defense definitely needs to be talking and keeping their eye on the people behind them, or you never know who the person's going to slip there.
Substitution for your Bruins, number 19. Suleiman Trevisius.
Zimmerman's going to send this one in. Pressured by Lance. Zimmerman kicks it up. Deacon's got to get a foot on it. Can't be bouncing around in there.
Yeah, I definitely believe that Shanley Deacons has a habit of kicking the ball, clearing the ball in the middle of the field, which they cannot afford to do because you never know when a Bruin's going to come up there and just kick the ball into their net.
There you see Labungo again. Good contact on the ball, but he just couldn't get the right aim on it.
Bad touch by LaVisca, but Cole Jager seems to get control of it.
The ability of him charging the ball like that at a South Bruin player, that's pretty impressive. Not a lot of guys have that, but it's got to be done if you want to save your team.
Yeah. No, Cole Jager is definitely a reliable goalie for the Shanley Deacons.
Rye intercepts that from number 14 on the Deacons. Good hustle by the ball boy over there, going to get the ball. Kessler is going to be, oh no, he's subbed out, so number 8, Montgomery, is going to go take that throw in. Deacons are kind of just tossing those balls in, not really throwing them to a player, which, I don't know. The Bruins are intercepting a bunch of them, and they need to improve that if they want to even get it across midfield.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to boot it up and hope that one of the forwards can run onto it, but it looks like the South defense has been doing really good at stepping to it and getting control.
Monger tripped up there on his attempt to shoot.
Matthew Berg couldn't get to the ball from pass from London Gray.
Ralsted sends this up to about the 40.
Good talk from the back line.
Also good pressure by Larson as he pushes up the field and just challenges that ball.
Yeah, forwards just need to challenge the defense because you never know when they're going to slip up, and hopefully they can get a shot on the goal.
London Gray with some incredible footwork there on number 19 for the Bruins. Lebungo hustles, gets that ball out to the outside. Sent up, stopped by Ethan Lance and sent to the Bruins defensive end.
Looks like that will be Self's throw-in. Good talk by Stitch and LaVisca.
London Gray doing some footwork in the box down there, but Lebungo gets a foot on it and boots it to the other end. Gabe Noah gets it back into the defensive end for the Bruins and is sent back into the Deacons defensive end and kicked out by Gabe Noah.
No, South has been doing a great job so far since the beginning of the game by keeping it on Shanley's end.
There's an example of a really good throw-in. He found his guy, he led him, and he just couldn't get a foot on it because he didn't have the right angle and he was just swarmed by guys.
Good clear by Gabe Noah, but it looks like no one is there.
Alstead settles it, sends it out to the outside. Zimmerman's going to pass it in to Larson. Larson to Rye. Rye sends it in, crosses it. Cole Jagger with a nice stop. Sprints out to that and grabs it right before the South offenseman can get it.
Landon Oden couldn't get a good settle on that one, but hopefully he can come back and change it.
Good pressure by Rye on Ben LaVisca, but Ben's sticking with it, and he gets it up. Monger with some good control, sends one in. Good save by Jagger.
Yeah, it looks like the Shanley defense has been keeping their line. Just need some more of the midfielders, center midfielders, to come back and help.
Ralsted pressures Oden, gets the ball from him and sends it up to the middle.
He seems very consistent there in the back line. Seems like his team, he's carrying his team through his defensive stops.
Number 15, Ethan Kessler.
Yeah, that's what you need if you want a strong back line. You need tall, fast, and smart players.
Yeah, and who are able to control the ball when they have pressure on them.
Lance has a good throw in, just not settled right. Zimmerman tosses up to Rye.
London is a very reliable player for the Shanley Deacons. His footwork is incredible, and he constantly looks up to see who's there for the pass. No, he'll be a great player for the Shanley Deacons in the future.
Yeah, let's talk about all of these younger players on the Shanley Deacons and the Bruins. What do you think? Do you think they're going to have a good rest of their season and the next coming years without these seniors?
I think they getting varsity time right now is definitely going to improve them for later years, and I think they can definitely carry the team in a couple years, and hopefully for both teams, get to state.
Yeah, all these young guys, they have speed, quickness, and they're confident on the field, just being freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. And it's really the backbone of these teams because not many seniors on the teams, but they're good seniors. But it's just you got to have confidence in your younger guys and older guys and just play as a team and keep working hard.
Yeah, these older seniors and juniors, they're supposed to help these freshmen enjoy the season and the season's continuing in order for them to want to improve and want to get to that state championship.
Ralph said a little upset after he didn't get a call. Send it to Rye. Kyle Stitch challenges that one. Philman pushes it up the side to Monger. Stolen again by London Gray. And he sends that one up to number 14, Isaiah. And he pressures Labongo.
Yeah, it seems like these South players are very fast and very capable of getting the ball back and pressuring whoever has the ball on the Shanley Deacons, which is very important in the game of soccer. South is making great connections here.
Again, Jagger comes out and gets that one. He's going to send that one to midfield to London Gray. Thang is going to pressure that. Kessler, nice move over to Gray. Ralsted sends that one to another player. Great vision by Labongo. He saw his other guy across the whole field and sends that one. Philomen steps out on the line, and it's going to be a Deacon throw-in.
It seems like when Shanley Deacons get past the 50, they're not spread out enough, or their forwards are all the way up and they don't have anyone. The attacking mids don't have many people to pass to.
Yeah, the Deacons are really confident on their defensive end, but once it gets across the 50, they're just no vision, and they're making good passes, but they just can't finish. So that's something to focus on. It's not an easy change, but you can practice that and just get your mind set on that. Larson crosses that one into Martin, and he barely got a foot on it, but if he connected on that, that could have been a nice goal.
You can see the Shanley defense condensing, and that's not exactly what you want because you can tell that there's a outside forward ready for a ball to be crossed in and hopefully get connected and get in the goal.
Ralsted pressures Odin, forces him to toss it back to Stitch. Thomas with a good setup. Acted like he was going for the ball, and then went back door and grabbed that ball.
Great job by South's defense by getting the ball back.
Ryan Larson making some nice passes back there to juke the Shanley offense and try to get it upfield.
Great idea, but South's outside midfielder. Good 1-2 combination by South.
Martin passes that into Thang, but he is swarmed by Deacon defenders and can't complete it. Labungo has that midfield. Missed by McAllister, but sent out by Kessler using his body against a small man in the box. Good pass. Philman can't get to it. That's going to be a Deacon goal kick.
Yeah, when you saw the Deacons clear to the 30, there was no teammates on that side, so South got the ball and put it back in the box.
Jager with a boot to Odin. Ralsted intercepts that.
Good talk by Cole Jager. Poor communication by Stitch and Ulmer.
Thang pressuring LaVisca. Good interception by Rye.
And let's welcome onto the pitch for your Deacons, number 4, London Gray, and number 5, Michael Nowak. His brother's a senior.
You know, it's definitely cool seeing these freshmen come on the field. You know, everyone wants to see them have experience and hopefully become better.
Philman pressuring the ball.
Good idea by the Shanley Deacons, but no one was there to run onto it. You can see how the South offense is very explosive, and Shanley defense is not exactly ready for that.
Philman using his body there against Lance as he's being pressured. Odin up to Gray. Thomas is going to have to watch for his offsides. Smart play. Pulls it back to LaVisca.
Yep, all you got to do is wait for your teammates to come up and help support you on the offense.
Good ball to Stitch. Lance with the boot, and that's going to go over the net.
Yeah, you could definitely tell Shanley Deacons were very patient right there, and that's what they need to continue doing and continue to pass around South's defense and hopefully get it in the box and get a connection.
Good pass to Philemon. He's going to send that up. Monger is going to pressure McAllister, but is going to go out behind the net. Jagger is going to set up for another goal kick and see if he can get something started for the Deacons.
Yeah, you can tell that South's communication has definitely risen since the beginning of the game, and I think that's what Shanley Deacons definitely need to work on, especially on the offensive side.
Yeah, both teams are starting to get it figured out, and you can tell the play is getting a little better. But I think they're going to, once they get all warmed up, get everything flowing right, we're going to have a good soccer game. Ralsted sends that back to Jagger. London Gray hits that ball perfect, but there's not going to be a Deacon player. Kessler intercepts that pass. Good moves for the big man. Back to Stitch. Deacons are getting set up for a good play.
No, that's what the Shanley Deacons have to do. You know, you always have to support a player and help them out, because South looks like they definitely have like 3 people on the ball. And all you want is a supporting player to hopefully kick it across the field. And
What a shot by London Gray. The goalkeeper gets his fingertips on it, and it hits the crossbar. Actually hits the field goal post, which is going to be a corner kick for the Deacons. See if Gray can send this one up and get one of the big men to put his head on it. Good ball. Thomas gets on that one. Good strike by Gray again. Got his foot on it, got some power behind it, and it was a very good, very, very good aim shot.
yeah, that definitely should raise Deacon spirits of getting good strikes and good connections, and hopefully they will continue to do it.
The Bruins got to get this ball out of the zone. Deacons are getting very good shots and been some pretty close calls. That's speed by Thang. Outruns LaVisca. Good move. Will he send this one in? Yes, good send. Oh, kicks out a little to the left. Looks like he was tripped up when he shot that, but great defense by LaVisca. We've seen many subs by the Shanley Deacons, and in high school you can have as many subs as you want, so they're using all those kids they got, and seniors, juniors, and even freshmen, so you can tell they have confidence, and they know that everybody on their team can work hard. Monger to fill him in. Lance steps in front and gets a penalty on Philemon.
Good control by London Gray right there.
Lebungo misses the ball a little bit. Zimmerman sends it up to Philemon. Intercepted by Odin. Oh, Lebungo overshoots that one. Ralsted, always there for him.
Good pressure by Nowak.
Ralsted and Thomas. Philemon's got to get this ball to the middle. They want to get something started. It's not what he wanted, but he got it out of that sideline area.
Looks like Ulmer didn't get a foot on it, so we'll roll out for Self's throw-in.
He's going to pass that one up to Nowak. Good move by Nowak. Thang's going to try to out-dribble the Shanley defenders. Metzger will send that one in. Get booted out by the Deacons. Back to Ralsted. Into Metzger. Metzger to Martin. Martin out to Larson. He's going to try to get past and send one in. Good move.
Good possession by South offense.
Kyle Stitch there to boot that one out of there. Thomas to Nowak. Nowak's going to send that in front of him, and Lebungo's going to cut him off there. Metzger's going to run, push that one, and that's going to be a goal kick for the Shanley Deacons.
It looks like number 8 on South Bruins, Charlie Metzger. He looks very comfortable, and he is only an 8th grader, which is very impressive for varsity soccer.
London Gray sees Ulmer out the field. Ulmer's going to take this one out, pass it into Thomas. Thomas tripped up, and no call. I think he just tripped on his feet, but he thought it was something else.
Good pass back.
South is kind of booting and chasing it in their defensive end, but that's not bad. They have the speed, but I think if they controlled it and got some better passes, they could get more control in the defensive end and score another goal.
Yeah, their forwards are the ball, so it has been working in their favor, but you never know what's going to happen the rest of this half and the second half. Good safety by Cole Jagger.
Monger tried to get Metzger in the middle, right on top of the box, and try to get a shot, but Cole, he had his eyes open, and he charged that one and kicked that one out of there.
London Gray trying to connect with Isaiah, but couldn't get it. Shanley Deacons can't seem to connect a lot to their teammates, which has been a struggle throughout the game. They've kind of been booting it up and hoping that the forwards could get a foot on it and hopefully go one-on-one with the goalie.
There's 1 minute remaining in the first half.
With 1 minute remaining, we have a free kick from about the 25-yard line because Tofabama and Taylor Labungo going towards the ball and kind of collided. Bruins got charged with that one. Good try by Gabe Noah, but couldn't connect. He is going to set the Bruins up for a goal kick. They're going to just push this one. They got 30 seconds left, and they're going to do anything they can to get a goal.
Yeah, you can definitely see the speed from South right there.
Metzger with a good pressure. Over to Monger. Monger's going to get in front of him. Take a shot. Good stop. Gabe Noel gets in front of that one. Saves Cole Jagger. And that's going to be the end of the first half.
4, 3, 2, 1. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's Juggernaut. That score at the first half. Your Fargo
That was a very good attempt by Metzger at the end of the half, but he just could not get it in the back of the net.
Both of these teams came out strong in the first half, had some great shot attempts for both sides, and just couldn't connect.
Yeah, we'll see in the second half who still has the energy to keep going in this game, and you never know what's going to happen.
In the locker room, I think these coaches, they got to talk about, I think both of these teams have the intensity there, but they just got to talk about focus, keeping your eyes open, seeing the whole field, and just taking better shots. Some of these guys have just been skying them, not really shooting them at the goal, but if they connect, that's when we're going to see some goals.
Yeah, definitely passing is key term, and communication. From back line to forwards, communication is key in this game.
All right, we are going to take a break for halftime, but we will catch you guys in the second half. And we are back for second period action. And first of all, we would like to thank Shanley TV for making it possible, in part by the Shanley Athletic Club and their generous members. Check out their website today at shanleyathletic.club.com to learn more about your membership contributions to Shanley TV, the Deacon Den, and many other student athlete needs while you are there. Be sure to renew your annual membership by clicking in the Join Now button, or become a member if you are not one already. It's easy to become a member, and anyone can join, so sign up today. The Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level.
Now the start of second half is about to be kicked off.
Monger is going to be in the middle, starting this one out.
I'm definitely looking forward to see how these two teams come out, if they come out strong or not. Looks like South is passing very well so far and having that communication.
Labungo, Rye, and Ralsted are snapping around back there, trying to get a ball up to the defensive zone of the Deacons. Tofelbaum pressures that one. Back to Rye. Rye's going to send that to Labungo. Labungo's going to press that up to Monger. He's going to be pressured by Kessler.
Good triangle by the Shanley Deacons. Trying to get something to go.
Labongo just turned around and took that one for the team. Stitch has got to get this one outside. He's pressured a lot in the middle there.
Shanley Deacons had an opportunity right there, but just couldn't get a foot on the ball.
Zimmerman stepped in. He just took the safe way out and kicked it out of bounds, and Deacons are going to have a throw-in. Metzger gets tossed there a little bit by Odin, and Odin's going to throw that one in. LaVisca's going to have that one at the middle, pass it over to Lance on the left side of the field. Kind of rushed that. He was going to try to cross that to the middle, but kind of kicked it at the south bench.
Yeah, Shanley Deacons just needs to kind of slow down, keep passing, and not just boot it up the field and hope that a forward can get to it.
Larson has it on the far side.
Good pressure by Gabe Noah.
Noah was pushed out there, but he didn't give up, and he got that ball out.
Yeah, Shanley Deacons definitely need to keep more pressure on South when they have the ball in order to get possession of it and hope that they can move up the field.
That speed by Metzger was really nice. He ran about 20 yards, while Gray ran about 10. He caught up to him and made him mess up on his pass there. See if he drops it back to Ralsted. Gray stays on it to Stitch back to Lance. Lance is going to drop that to the defense, and that's going to be popped up. Larson gets ahead on it. Larson over to Charlie Larson. Rye's going to throw this one in. Martin's going to have that one into Monger. Monger puts some moves on McAllister, and it's going to be a throw-in right in front of that flag. Could have corner kick.
Now you can definitely tell that South has kept their energy up and keeps working, especially when Shanley Deacons get on the offensive side. The defense is very aggressive and definitely wants the ball back fast so they can turn into their offensive side.
Riley Martin with the 1T. He's going to shoot that right of the net, and that's going to, looks like it was deflected actually, and the Bruins are going to have a corner kick. The Bruins were on top of that ball a little bit, and the Deacon defense charged that one. It's going to be a throw-in for the Bruins. Martin and Gray pushing each other around, trying to get the ball. Back to Ralsted. Ralsted's going to put a move on Tofelbaum. Stitch gets a little room, and Rye comes in and deflects that one. LaVisca hustling for the throw-in.
Yeah, hopefully Shanley can start something up now and have that communication and connection with their teammates in order to get it up and hopefully in the box to try to put a foot on it and hopefully make a goal.
Good vision by Gray there. He gets a head on it and passes it perfectly to Tofelbaum, but that's broken up by Labungo. Ryan Tofelbaum on the line. It's going to be a Deacon throw-in for LaVisca. See if LaVisca goes towards the corner or the center of the field. He's going to pick the center for Kyle Stitch. Gray pressured by Martin. Labungo intercepts the pass to Kessler. Labungo gets past 3 Deacon players. He's going to push it up, use his speed. See if he sends this one in. Oh, he had Monger there, but just too much speed on it.
Yeah, poor communication. That could have been definitely a chance for South Bruins.
Weird deflection for Larson there. He kind of went off the tip of his foot and hit his hand, so that's going to be a free kick for Gabe Noah. He's going to send that one into the Bruins zone, and Tofelbaum's going to get there. See if he sends this one in for the Deacons. Pressured by Rye, and Rye gets a foot on it, and that's going to be out towards the back of the net, which is going to be a Deacon corner kick.
Yeah, good defense by him.
Tofelbaum's going to set this one up, see if the Deacons can get a head on it or a good strike.
Yeah, Deacons just need to go hard and to the ball. Try to get some part of their body on it in order to deflect it into the goal.
See if Ralsted can get a head on it. He attempts it, uses his height, but Labungo gets a foot on it and kicks that one out. LaVisca's going to try to get that one right back in. Tofelbaum to the middle. Lance kind of just turned around and hoped he'd get a goal there, but Ralsted gets a foot on it and sends it to the 40.
Good chance there by Shanley Deacons. Just couldn't finish. South now trying to get back into their groove and getting on the offensive side.
Martin's going to pass that to Larson. Larson's going to throw it into the middle to Monger. Monger's pressured by Stitch. Stitch is doing a good job at not stabbing at the ball and staying back. Gray uses his speed. Tofelbaum, good settle, kept that really close to him. Bruins defense is going to intercept that. Ralsted up to Larson. Larson's going to send that one into Monger. Monger's going to try to get that up. Thang gets that. Kind of tripped up a little bit, but Looks like we have a Deacon player down after a hard ball was hit at him. Hopefully he's okay.
No, previous when London Gray hit it up to Tofenbaum, you know, Tofenbaum had 3 self players on him, self defenders, and you know, you kind of just have to be patient with the ball and hope that your teammates can come up and move up with you in order to get a better chance at scoring a goal.
In the stoppage of play, you can see captain, senior captain, Taylor Labungo, that center back for the Fargo South Bruins. He's talking to his players, making sure they're doing the right thing, telling them what they can improve on, and just really just trying to get them a goal.
Looks like Ethan Lance is getting helped off the field.
Onto the pitch for substitution in the injury. For the Deacons, number 8, Kelvin Montgomery.
Another young player in for the Deacons, Montgomery.
And let's welcome back onto the pitch for your Bruins.
He's going to play that outside back.
Larson.
Aggressive a player, and he can do really anything. He's a quick player, knows how to shoot the ball, good passer too.
Yeah, he's a very consistent outside defender and very reliable.
Ralsted uses his height over Gray, gets ahead on that. Thang uses his speed. Good ball control, pass stitch. LaVisca gets a foot on it. That was a lifesaver right there. That would have went through. Philemon would have a nice shot there on Jagger on the backside.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of Jagger, at least none in this half so far. And, you know, Shanley defense has really, you know, kept their space, but also definitely doing well at clearing the ball.
The Bruins are getting a really, really good passing.
Yeah, their movement has definitely increased, and their communication, you can definitely tell, has been a key part of their game.
They're getting the ball up into the zone, making good passes, but the Deacons are just intercepting those back doors and crosses, and that's not allowing them to get shots. But I think Deacons need to clean it up a little, because if their backside guys aren't always there. So just one time it takes, and the Bruins could have a wide open goal.
Yep, one slip up, and Bruins could definitely put the ball in the back of the net.
Labungo's going to see if he can get this one in the middle. He wants to get a goal so bad. The Bruins had a really good setup there, but Gray knew that he had to get it out of there because his guys weren't set at the right spot. Monger using his speed to Metzger. That one's chipped up. Oh, it hits the crossbar. A very, very good try for Metzger. He was just swarmed by guys again. That's like their only problem there. Getting the ball in, but the Deacons just have 3 or 4 guys always on them down there.
Yeah, it was a good idea going down the sideline and crossing it in the middle of the box, and hopefully their teammate can run onto it and score a goal.
Yeah, it looks like having 4 guys on a guy in the box is a good thing, but if the Bruins had 1 guy on the backside, they could easily toss it over and get a header or a kick in.
Yeah, Shanley defense definitely needs to communicate on those run-ins and see that before it's too late.
Labungo's going to send that down to Philemon. Him and LaVisca are going to go at it. Tofelbaum tries to get that to Gray. Intercepted by Labungo. He's going to get that up. Oh, slips through about 4 guys straight to Jagger. 1 foot on that too. Again, it's just could have popped right over the goalie. So good play, I guess, by Cole Jagger.
No one communicating that there is a man on Stitch. So South got control of that.
Thang's going to pass that out to Metzger. Metzger's going to go at it. Sends that one in, and good save by Jagger.
I'm very impressed of how South is playing. They're playing definitely as a team and not as an individual. And that's how you win soccer games.
Ralstad's going to take that, pass it to Metzger. Metzger to Martin. Monger's going to take that with a shot. Good save by Cole Jagger. What a save. Thang tries to shoot it back in there again with all the commotion going on in the box, but Tyler McAllister makes the stop.
No, Monger had great footwork. He just could not get in the back of the net.
Martin's going to send that into Monger again with the shot. Oh, he put some curve on that, but just barely missed the goal. Now South's getting the feeling. They're getting some good shots.
Yeah, that definitely boosts how they feel and definitely will probably add to how much energy they have.
Jagger to Gray. Labungo's going to settle that one. Don't think he saw Labungo. Rye's going to put that one in the middle. Monger up to Thang. What a save. What a save. Cole Jagger just dives out there. Putting himself just out there, just not even caring to get hit. Just going for the save.
South has had many opportunities here and have been very close to scoring a goal. I think Shanley defense definitely needs to reorganize and hopefully keep their heads on straight.
We were saying in the first half how South was kind of booting and chasing, but it's not always a bad thing. And I think the Deacons can kind of just start getting it out of the defensive zone because it looks like South's getting some pretty good shots, and one of these are going to slip in, I can tell you that. We're going to have a corner kick. Tofelbaum gets on that one. Ralsted sends that one in, and another good save by Jagger. Looks like Ralsted's shot there was kind of deflected, but if he had some really good power on that, I think he would have been left side of the goal.
Yeah, right after Jagger got the ball, South just hustled back, and that's what you need.
Rye's going to throw that one into the middle to Larson. Larson's going to get hit by Stitch. Martin back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman's going to go up to Metzger.
You can tell that South's forwards are showing for the ball and not just running to their backs from it, and hopefully that the midfields can chip one over. They're actually showing for it, getting control of it, and looking for another person to split it through or pass it back.
Yeah, for sure. You can't always just from any spot on the field send it over and get a chaser. You got to find the right spot of the field and just get the defense mixed up. Ralstad's going to put that back to the goalie. Ralstad pressured by Berg. Martin sends that one up to Metzger. Metzger using his speed. And we are going to be seeing a South throw-in in the corner.
Yeah, you definitely need that speed in the outside mid in order to gain control of the ball and hopefully send one in for someone to tap it into the goal. Good clear by the Shanley defense.
Labungo throws it out to Rye. Back to Labungo. And back outside to Rye. Rye trips on himself a little bit, but recovers and sends it up to Philemon. Labungo looking towards the middle. Sees an open guy.
Yeah,
Ralsted.
you can definitely tell that Labungo and Rye have good communication and have been working together for some time. They're very comfortable with each other on the outside.
Yeah, that's what you need for a good back line. Got a communication, strong, fast players, and just smart players. Rye's going to send that one up, sees a guy up front. Noah intercepts that one. Labungo's going to go to the middle. Martin's going to get that one. Tries to get that one through to Monger. Ethan Lance back in after his little injury. Seems to be doing okay, but hopefully it was nothing very serious. Gray's going to send that one up, and Labungo is there to grab it.
Yeah,
Both teams are kind of going back and forth, booting and chasing, but see if they can make something out of it.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference between South and Shanley on the offensive side is that Shanley, they haven't been moving up as a unit as well as South has. And South has been passing, been patient, and waiting for their players to move up.
Rye decides to kick that one out to get his players back in place.
Substitution for your Deacons. Number 15, Ethan Kessler.
We'll see if LaVisca goes to the corner to Berg or to the middle to Stitch and see if he can get a cross in. He's going to go to Kessler in the box. Settles that one. Tofelbaum barely misses it. Could have been a good strike there. Labungo being very aggressive in the box. Stitch good control to Tofelbaum. Lance is going to take that one. Tofelbaum on the sideline.
Yeah, right there you saw that Shanley Deacons had possession, and that's their main goal for the offensive side is having possession and hopefully passing around South to try to make connections and hopefully get a split or shot on goal.
I think number 4, Monger, he has had the same intensity the whole game. He keeps ramping it up and pushing these Deacon defenders.
Yeah, many of these players on Shanley South Bruins have kept up their energy and kept playing as a team and have been pushing themselves.
Labungo very comfortable with it, passes it into the middle. Martin's going to receive that one. Ooh, put a move on Gray. And Tofelbaum gets past both of them. Zimmerman. Ralsted to Zimmerman. Zimmerman into Monger. Finds Thang. Great save by Cole Jagger. Another great save. Great shot attempt, too. Just puts his body out there on the ground. Makes an incredible stop.
Yeah, Cole Jager's had a great night so far.
Another try from Monger.
Many one-on-ones, and he's been able to stop all of them.
Yeah, those one-on-one takes are the hardest for those goalies. It's just there's such a big goal behind them. I don't know how they do it.
Definitely boosts the energy of the goalie and the defense, and the whole team, when a goalie saves a one-on-one, including multiple one-on-ones.
Kessler's going to try to hit Berg. Bruins push it up the sideline. Ralstad's going to try to, oh, he's going to send it back to the goalie. We're going to push it up the left side now. Zimmerman tries to get a foot on that bad bounce from the goalie.
And let's welcome back on the hit for your Deacons, number 5, Michael Nowak.
Hopefully Wright can start possessing more and hopefully getting more opportunities to score.
Number 5, Nowak, fresh off the bench. Using his speed. Metzger's going to, oh, he finds a Bruins player, fill him in. Monger with the ball. Great save. Deacons kick it out. Another great save by Cole Jagger. There's some hard shots, too. A lot of power behind him and great aim. And he's just blocking these like nothing.
And substitution for your Bruins, number 12, Charlie Larson.
Yeah, even though Cole Jagger has been saving great shots, Bruins don't seem like they're let down. They keep trying and keep putting power behind the ball.
Philman gets a great cross into him, but 2 guys on him again, and he couldn't get a foot on it. Jagger to the far side of the field. Gray with some good footwork. Sends it up. Labungo and Berg. Larson with the great moves, gets that out of the defensive end. Thang's going to push that one up. Great pass to Larson. Larson's going to try to get that to fill him in on the left side, but that's going to be broken up by Ben LaVisca.
Yeah, there's still a lot of time on the clock, and hopefully that Shanley can start finding their movement and passing and possessing in order to get more shots on goal.
We're going to have a Deacon throw in to Odin. Odin's going to go to Gray. Gray's going to try to send that one in. Labungo tries to get off foot on it. Misses. Kessler to Nowak. Nowak pressures Labungo with the steal. Labungo's trying to push it up to hit Metzger, and Metzger's going to get a head on it and keep it in play. Metzger and Thang against Odin, and that's going to be kicked up by Odin for a Bruin throw-in.
Good pressure by Isaiah Tuffelbaum.
Good move by Odin. Nowak goes for that one. Metzger pressuring them. Metzger's going to put that one over to the middle into Larson. Larson to Charlie Larson. He's going to try to hit Philemin on the far side, and it's going to be kicked up by LaVisca.
Yeah, Shanley's defense has been strong recently, and South has not been making the connections like they were. So hopefully Shanley can still keep that up.
Larson's going to go for that one. Back to Ralsted. Ralsted to Larson. Larson getting pressured by Gray. Gray to Philemin. Gabe Noah with the steal. He's going to send that one. Rye's going to push it back in. Defended by Ben LaVisca. Puts that one into Monger. Monger to Larson. Thang with a shot. Oh, just outside the goal. Cole Jagger was there, but
Yeah, that was very good connections by South. You know, that's exactly what you have to do in order to find a hole that you can hopefully kick it and hopefully make the goal.
Philman using his speed on LaVisca. He's going to get to the outside. Sends this one in. McAllister gets a foot on it. Got under it a little too much.
Shanley's definitely done better at pressuring the ball.
Thang to Monger. Cole Jagger. Cole Jagger got his fingertips on that. Couldn't grab it. Monger had to jump over him, and Lance kicks that one out for the Deacons. Bruins throwing at the 10-yard line. Thang is tripped up by Gray, and this is going to be a that was a risky play for Gray, but didn't go the way he wanted.
Yeah, this is going to be a good opportunity for South. Hopefully they can get a body on it and get in the back of the net.
They got Ralstead on the backside. Jagger jumps in there with a great save. He's going to roll that one up to Berg. Berg's going to push it. He's got Odin in the middle. Sees, oh no. Kessler's going to grab that one. Kessler using his body in Labungo. Double team by Martin and Labungo, and they are going to kick that one out of play.
Yeah, these throw-ins down by the corner are has been a struggle for the Shanley Deacons tonight. Hopefully they can have it be useful.
See if the Deacons are going to try to play one into the middle or get a short little throw and chip it in. South defense does a great job intercepting that. That gives the Deacons time to pass it outside, and that's going to be offsides.
Yeah, South's defense has really been strong throughout this half. You know, Shanley Deacons hasn't really gotten a foot on the ball in order to try to put it on frame.
Labungo and Rye are going to go with this one. Rye's going to take it up the left side. As we go back to Labungo. Into the middle to Martin. Martin's going to go out to Larson. Larson up the far side to Metzger. Deacons are going to get that one and push it up the far side. Tofelbaum couldn't get a foot on it, and it's going to be a Bruins throwing over by the bench. Going to go into Larson. Larson up to Thang. Thang's going to try to go around two Deacon defenders. Intercepted by McAllister. McAllister up to Gray. Gray's going to try to go to the middle. He's got Stitch. Stitch has one guy on him. Ralstead pressures him. Stitch finds Odin. Odin up to Tofelbaum.
Yeah, that was good passing by Shanley Deacons going up the field. You know, it's just when you get to that 30, 40-yard line, it becomes a struggle, and you can't find those forwards to connect.
Yet to have a goal here in the second half, but you can tell both teams are ramping it up a little bit, and they are trying to get their first one.
Yeah, with only 7 minutes left, you know, you need to connect the ball with your foot and hope that it gets on frame and maybe even in the back of the net.
Deacons got to keep it down in this defensive zone. They got to just connect their passes. They can't just be skying it. Philman's going to have a nice take. Cross into, oh! Riley Martin on the far side with the header. Very close, very, very close take for him. There you can see there. 2 Deacon defenders had their backs turned. Nice cross, and just couldn't finish the header.
Yeah, you definitely need to worry about those players coming into the back post. You know, you never know when they're going to sneak up and just tap the ball in.
Rye throws that one in quickly. Labungo, Megsburg. Into Monger. Monger gets tripped up, and Gray comes away with that one. Gray just throws that one up there. Tofabom. One guy on him. What a shot! What a shot! Isaiah Tofabom with the great goal. Jagger Ralsted right up on him. He gets a beautiful shot, and the goalie just can't get to that one.
Yeah, great left foot. Very strong. You know, that's exactly what the Shanley Deacons need, and now they just need to focus on their defense and hope that the South doesn't score.
That's what they needed late in the game. You can tell these players are tired, but they're giving everything they got. You can see he's just sprinting for that ball, good control, and a great shot.
Yeah, Shanley Deacons definitely need to now hustle back on defense and just clear the ball whenever they can.
Bruins are a little angry, but they're going to ramp this one up now, and Deacons better do the same or it's going to be a tie game soon. Noah tosses that one in. Gray gets a head on that. McAllister up in the air to Gray. Tofabom. 3-on-1. Ralsted, good footwork, gets that one away. Philman's going to have that, try to set up a cross. LaVisca stops that one, good play by him. They've moved Taylor Labungo up from defense. Another quick player, skilled player, and he's going to try to get a goal for this team.
Yeah, he's very cool and collected, and he has very good foot skill, which can definitely hurt the Shanley defense.
He's been playing this game a long time, and he's always had the same mentality and skill.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that Shanley Deacons have more life in them now, and they truly want to win this game.
This is where these passing drills come into play. The Deacons, once they get the ball, they just got to stall. Good passes, crisp passes. They got to communicate.
Yep, they need to keep possession and not just throw the ball away.
Rye's going to try to get this one deep. Monger tries to turn with that one, but it's deflected. Martin over to Larson. Labungo. He's got one guy on Odom.
Yeah, communication is very important for both of these teams right now. Shanley Deacons need to communicate who has who's marked up on which person in order to help stop South from making a goal. And then South needs to communicate and play as a team in order to get up the field and hopefully get one in the box and put the ball in the back of the net.
Ralsted got caught up a little too far. Tofabom pressuring him. Ralsted's going to try to get this one into the middle. Good job by Montgomery to intercept that one. South's got to get going. They got 2:50 on the clock, and they're down 1. They got to get this one up. Does just that. Ralsted. Noah gets a risky head on that one. Philemon's going to have that one in the corner. Martin to Labungo. Labungo with the shot. Great save by Cole Jager. Beautiful save. Doe for that one on the right side of the post. Labungo with a great shot, too. He put some curve on that and some good power.
Yeah, you can tell that South is now getting anxious and really wanting that goal, and they know that the time's ticking, so they just need to start hurrying. But maybe that's not so great for their playing.
Berg's hands got caught up on that one. We're going to have a free kick, 30-yard line. Into Labungo. LaVisca gets ahead on that one. Kessler and Berg challenged Rye on that one, and that is going to go out by Rye. With 1:43 remaining, the Deacons they just got to control. That's all I can say. They don't need another goal. They just need to keep the ball away from South, and they can't get it stolen.
Yeah, they definitely need to keep it out of their defensive area, hopefully to the 50 or even onto their offensive side, and just keep control.
Having the ball in their defensive zone, I think, calls for a little boot and chase. Nothing like absurd, but that can run some time out for them. You can see they're just, once Deacon's going to foot on it, they're just kicking the ball out and setting South up for more and more throw-ins.
Yeah, you can see South is definitely a little more hurried, and they haven't been connecting as well as they were before Shanley scored a goal.
Martin tries to go into Labungo, and great pressure by LaVisca. That's going to be kicked out by Labungo. Jager's going to try to get this one deep. See if they can run some more timeout. That's all I need. A little time in the South defensive zone, and that's the game. 35 seconds, and ball sent into Shanley's defensive zone. London Gray kicks that one out. 25 seconds. Bruins got to push this one in. Kicked out again by the Deacons.
Yeah, Deacons are sticking to their defensive mode and really just trying to not let South get touches.
Ralston tried to send that one into Labungo. Deacon swarmed him. Seven seconds left. All they got to do is send it in. Have a guy on the backside. Try to score a goal.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's going to do it. Tofelbaum sends that one down, and we're going to run out of time. This was a great game to watch. Great game. Both really good teams, and Deacon's going to come out with their first win of the season.
Yeah, Cole Jager played a great, big part in Shanley Deacons, the game today. You saw South have so many tries and shots on goal, but Cole Jager just saved them. And the defense played very well in helping Cole Jager.
Not many shots for the Bruins goalie, but he let one slip in. That's all it takes, but it's going to happen when you have good players shooting the ball.
Yeah. I believe that South did dominate this game, but it looked like Shanley offense just put one in.
Yeah, for sure. South had many SOGs, and Shanley did also too, but they just weren't on net, and one of them just slipped in. For Vanessa Berg and our entire crew, I'm Adam Dietz. The final score from the Shanley Deacons, 1, Fargo South 0. To watch the archive version of this game and our other broadcasts, go to shanleytv.com. The proceeding has been a presentation of Shanley TV.